Hey, how's it going, fellow INFJ folk? So what I'm going to really try and do in this video is try to be more concise, less long-winded. So I took some notes about the issues that I want to, or what I want to highlight. All the other ones I tend to, one off the cuff. This one, a little more prepared, in a way. See how it goes. Alright, so the topic is INFJ are enablers. And just of course, thinking about myself and hearing what I hear from other INFJ videos and people that I've listened to, we tend to enable our own demise. Did I say that right? But we make our own problems. Of course, INFJs are their own contradiction. They're a big walking contradiction, as I've seen and I've heard. And when I reflect on myself, I'm a big contradiction of things that I do. And so, we set up our own anger. And this is something that my wife has pointed out to me multiple times. She says it feels like almost like a trap, and it's set up from expectations. It's because we have high expectations, and so it would be like in parenting. When I think it's common sense, and the foundation has already been laid, and when they do not follow those expectations or whatever rules, then I get upset. I get angry about something because they did not follow the path, basically. And how it's almost like a trap is because, correct me if I'm wrong, but do you do this as well, where after you set up the path and show the path, you kind of let people go down that path to see if they continue on that path, or if they veer off, then we let them veer off. But once they run into trouble or something wrong, and it's almost like, I told you so, but I'm not going to tell you so. But I'm just going to show you through me being, when you kind of fade out and you stop giving expressions. It's not a anger that comes out in aggression. It's an anger that's more so of I don't want to hear you, I don't want to hear this, and I don't want to see it because I already told you so. You should have listened. And it's kind of hard because you don't want to hold their hands through it until they get it. But that's how it almost seems. And just because we think those expectations are not really high expectations, but to others it may seem like, that we have a problem with it. And that's just how I see it, as us creating our own anger through our own trap that we set up. Do you follow what I'm saying? Do you have examples of that as well? I'd like to hear other examples of how people do that in your own scenarios and in your own life. Because then also another way that we're in contradiction to ourselves is how we tend to feel underappreciated and taken advantage of by all that we do for people, because we tend to go above and beyond, and we don't intentionally mean it to be I'm doing this for you, do unto me, but that's how we would want other people to be, right? And those are my morals: do unto others as you would want them to do unto you, right? So you be kind and and show them how much you would work with them and for them, in hopes that they would do the same unto you. And when they don't, oh my God, that's just another bad situation waiting to happen, and you give them the cold shoulder if they continuously don't follow through with it, or they don't do unto you, or if they have some sort of unfair look at what you, as how you're being. But so just to go back again, like I really feel like I'm an enabler, and other INFJs tend to be enablers, but it's not intended that way. Like, because we do things out of the kindness of our hearts, and because we want things to run smoothly, and we want things to look nice, and we want people to feel happy, and we just wish that they'll do it to us. And if they don't do it that way, it's kind of like, I'm showing you the way. This is what I like. It's an easy model to follow. Please do it back. Right? Am I right? And like I go back to all my other relationships, that's a common thing, like me feeling underappreciated, or they're taking advantage of me, of my kindness. And then that's where that eternal rage comes in, and like, I'm gonna turn my back on you. I don't even want to see you. This is gonna end. I'll do everything to avoid you. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about real quick. Is like, I feel like enabling, and what brought this to mind is like, I came out in the middle of the night to wash clothes at the house. Our dryer is out of commission because there's a band that's missing. I forget. I'm not a Mr. Fixer-upper, but anyway, our dryer don't work, and because of COVID, like, we can't have someone come fix it, and it's been this whole time we haven't had a dryer. So I come to our 24-hour spot and dry and wash clothes. But I tend to do it most of the time. But yeah, talking too much. All right. This has been Comanche, and I am an INFJ. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tell me your relatable stories and how you feel that you enable people. Or if you don't enable people, how do you feel about this? Alright, that's all. Still don't have an end, but this is me. Talk to you later. Peace out. Oh, live long and prosper. Spock. You know who Spock is, right? Alright, bye.